What about now? My gosh. Holy cow. I muted myself. If you guys had any idea what I was saying, you'll never know. You'll never know. Oh, it's the best way to start off. So what I was saying is Mitsubishi. This is their last final pull here in the United States. If this Outlander is not successful, guys, who knows what could happen to Mitsubishi here. Okay, I think you guys can hear me now. Oh god. Oh, I love making fun of myself. It's the best. Anyways, Kevin Lee comes out of the freaking gates becoming a Takumi Master. That's the highest level of membership I have on my channel. Thanks so much, Kevin. Just bringing the A game. Mitsubishi needs to bring the A game tonight if they want to impress us. And I think it's interesting they're doing it on Amazon. You know, with the, was it the 11th generation Accord? No, sorry, Civic Honda unveiled on Twitch. That was a little different. They're trying to appeal to the youngins out there. Well, the Outlander is like a family car. It seats 7 people. Mitsubishi's like, okay, we need to figure out where parents are nowadays online. And they're like, okay, well, they spend a lot of money on Amazon. Maybe they'll want to spend a little bit of money at Mitsubishi while they're over on the Amazon site. Just my theory. I don't know. Guys, we got so much fun to go through tonight. I don't know. I get amped for live streams. I think we have some more live streams coming up. Let me check my schedule. A couple days ago, the 14th, the new Chevy Bolt EUV was unveiled, which I don't care about at all. But that was a live stream that happened recently, or a reveal that happened recently. It is, I think, on the 23rd. I haven't marked it on my calendar yet, but I just remembered. 2 unveils from the Koreans on the 23rd. We have the Ioniq 5, which is a little bit controversial at this point in time. Not on their end, but their battery supplier, SK Innovations. I talk about it in tomorrow's video, by the way, in a lot more depth. Let's see here. And then we also have on the same day, the replacement for the Kia Sedona minivan is going to be, of course, the Kia Carnival. Don't know what to think of the name, to be honest. I think it's a little ridiculous, but I'm excited. Leo's here as well. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Holy yeah, we're pumping up the jam. Pump it up, guys. It's 4:44. Make a wish. Good times right now. Yeah, you guys don't care about the Bolt. Yeah, it's yeah, it wouldn't be my first choice. I'll just say that. Carnival is a K900 of minivans. I mean, I'm actually kind of excited for it. I'm not excited for the name, but there's going to be, I mean, yes, it's the V6, big whoop. Like, I think a lot of people are just happy with the V6, but there's no all-wheel drive on it. Come on, Kia. What are you thinking? Speaking of which, I'm not hating on the Bolt. It's just not my favorite car. Okay, I think it'd be a great commuter car for a ton of people. It doesn't have all-wheel drive though. So they come out with a crossover version of the Bolt and they don't add all-wheel drive to it. It's like, man, it's like the same thing I'm griping on the Carnival about. You know? So this will seat 7 passengers. Should be standard, by the way. Pretty sure it's standard on the current one. Haven't ever reviewed a Mitsubishi. I've driven plenty, but it's, man, I haven't had a whole lot of quality time. Hopefully that'll change when I get down to Florida. I'll have my hands on so many cars, guys. I'm moving in like 2.5 weeks. That is nuts. It's been a long time coming. I've been up here in Nebraska in the frozen tundra for 3.5 years. I'm ready to go back down to some warmth and to grow the channel with you guys down in some warm weather, some good conditions, some palm trees, beaches, beautiful sunsets on the water, taking you guys out for a drive. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Leo says Florida is awesome. Some people, there are a lot of people that don't like Florida, but you know what? There's a lot of haters out there for anything. I got plenty of haters, you know what I'm saying? Can't make everyone happy, nor can Florida. But it'll allow me to just broaden my scope of the channel, give you guys more hands-on reviews. It'll just allow me to live a life I want to live. I can't go outside, guys. I can't even go outside in Nebraska. It hit minus 20 Fahrenheit last night. I don't even know what that is in Celsius, but like, I don't know, minus 30 something. I don't know. I'm not a computer. Julio Zapata, what's up? Am I from Florida originally? No, I'm actually from Nebraska originally. I moved down in 2012, met my wife down there, stayed down there from 2012 to 2017. And we moved up here from because of Hurricane Irma. And yeah, we're in the position now that it only makes sense to go back down there. Her family's from there. My family's of course here, but you know, let's go back down and be in Florida, a little bit warmer weather. By her family, our friends are down there too, so it'll be fun. Where in Florida? Southwest Florida, a little resort. It's kind of like a resort town. I mean, that's more like Marco Island, but it is kind of like a retirement town. It's called Naples. And I'm retiring, guys. I'm not retiring from the YouTube. I'm retiring from the cold, nasty winters. Tell you what. It hit minus 50 C here in Canada. Well, that's too cold. Too cold. $400 subs away from 100K. Yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. If you are watching this stream, you're new to the channel, I really just cover Japanese and Korean autos, so subscribe if you're interested. I'd love to have you on my, I don't know, ride to 100,000 subscribers. So. Adam K says Naples. I know where that is. It's good. It's not a bad place. We got 11.5 minutes left. So, yes. What am I expecting tonight? Back to the car, back to the topic at hand. Well, we know what it looks like. I'm not going to spoil you guys if you haven't seen it already. But it's a really good looking crossover SUV. It doesn't really look, so it almost looks body on frame. I'll say that. It's a good looking concept, well, production based off the, oh my gosh, I always get it wrong, Engelberg concept, something like that. I probably butchered it, but it's a very good looking car, as you'll see in a little bit, or truck, SUV, whatever you want to call it. Light truck. How much snow is there in Omaha? Too much. I wish I could take the camera over to the window and you guys, well, I could actually probably could, but I'm not gonna do it. But there is a ton of snow on my driveway. So the driveway, of course, there's no snow on the part of the driveway that I park the cars because I have to clear that out to park the cars. But anyways, on the north side of that driveway, there's like probably a 2 foot or more snow drift. It's huge. It's massive. So yeah, it'd be cool. Guys, what do you think? Do you think we're going to see the V6? Do you think we're going to see it return? Do you think it's going to reprise its role at the top of the packaging here? I brought it up for you guys, so just pop on over here real quick. Hopefully I don't break anything. There we go. So here's the 2020 Outlander specs. We are not going to see anything. They might tease it. They might give us a little bit of hint on the upcoming redesigned Outlander plug-in hybrid. But they just updated it for 2021 model year with the European powertrains with a larger 2.4 liter, larger battery pack as well. So here we are. The top trim here, yeah, you guys can see it. Gets a 3 liter V6. Holy cow! Here we go. I was under transmission, and well, the V6 also comes with a 6-speed auto. The rest of them have a 2.4 liter inline 4-cylinder with a CVT. That CVT mated with the 4-cylinder produces 166 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. Pretty small amounts of power for a 7-person crossover. We have a 3 liter V6 with 224 horsepower and a 215 pound-feet of torque. Reminds me a lot of the 1MZ. I think it's the 1MZ FE 3-liter V6 that Toyota used to make. I had it in my Avalon. Made very similar power. So, yeah, I'm excited. 8 minutes left. I lost your guys' comments. There you are. Godzilla, Kirk Rifles, big fan. Watch every day. What's your favorite Lexus of all time? Oh, okay. Well, we can't count the LFA. The LFA, you can't count that. I mean, it's too hard, man. I have so many that I love dearly. I have a special place in my heart for like a 99, 2000, maybe even 98, because I think it still had the VVTi LS 400. Got a special place in my heart for that late second generation LS. I don't know if it's my favorite, but that came to my mind. LC 500 is definitely their best Lexus right now. Abel's like, you got to count. You can absolutely count the LFA. Well, that's the obvious choice, but I've never driven one. I haven't even sat in one. I haven't even touched one, but I've been in one's presence, an LFA Nürburgring. Gosh, I've listened to it a little bit. Sounds like a screaming demon in person. If you think it sounds good on the internet, it sounds a million times better in person. So, have I heard of the Outback? Like, oh, Luke retracted that message. The Subaru Outback. Kirk, I heard you drive a Ford Pinto. You got me. You caught me. You caught me red-handed. Do you think they will bring Mitsubishi Evo? Absolutely not. Arslan. LFA is a collab. Well, Toyota / Lexus, they collab on a lot of their things. They've helped Yamaha's helped them develop a lot of their engines. So they're not super dumb and trying to do everything by themselves. They're like, okay, well, Yamaha's better at engines, at least high performance engines. Let's get them in here. And they also own a stake of Yamaha. So is it really like them outsourcing? I don't know. The internet probably is cutting up. My internet's been trash all day. Like, I woke up, it's 5 o'clock, no internet. It didn't come on till 9:30. It was on for an hour, and then it was out until like 3 o'clock. And it just came back on. Weird things are happening with power as well. There are a lot of people in Nebraska that don't have power. I guess it's just too cold and the grid can't handle it. I don't know what's going on. So, well, Aishin is really their own company as well. It's their own supplier. Nitesh Kumar. Hey, Kirk, do you believe Honda quality has been going down lately compared to Hyundai and Mazda, who are raising the bar lately? I don't think so. Hyundai's really good at technology. And this is just based. I've only reviewed 2 Hyundais on the channel. The Sonata and Elantra. Incredible technology and interiors. Not very good riding quality, not good suspensions, not that good of handling. I know they're budget sedans, but they're loud. They're not, well, the Elantra's especially loud. They don't ride that great, at least here in the crappy streets of Omaha. But their interiors and their technology is really, really impressive. Mazda is very good. Mazda quality in terms of ride quality kind of reminds me a little bit of Acura, which is a good thing. Their attention to details not quite there in my experience, but it's getting really close to accurate quality, and that's what they're hoping to reach with their new premium brand. They're not going to be a luxury brand. They want to be premium. No one's going to freak. No, there's no rules on what's premium, what's luxury. So they're trying to stay away from luxury for whatever reason and call themselves a premium brand. I guess because there are less expectations on it, would be my guess, as well as yeah, I think that's probably the biggest one. So they're calling themselves a premium brand, and we'll see what happens with the rear-wheel drive inline six setup in the CX-50, CX-90, Mazda 6, whatever. So it'll be really fun to see. But they're getting better. Mazda's getting pretty close to their premium luxury level. SC400 was your favorite Lexus? Yeah. It's a good one. I wish Forza had Lexus in it as well as Toyota. I don't think Forza 7 has Toyotas. Shen says, always love Mitsubishis. They are rough but solid proof. Yeah. Traditionally they've been a pretty decent cars. Do you think Toyota is more likely to buy Mazda, or Mazda will remain independent? I think they'll remain independent for as long as they can. It's really hard to say with electrification where the industry's going. Guys, we're about 2 minutes away. If you're new to the channel, my name's Kirk, obviously. It's the name of the channel. I cover Japanese and Korean autos. We're really close to 100,000 subscribers. I would love to have you on board for that. So subscribe, smash the like button. If you would do so for me, that'd be excellent. Did I break up with Shouty? Until the Type S comes around, then we'll get back together. Yes. Toyota's going to buy Mazda. It could happen. Yeah, in the next 10 years. Remember that the Mitsubishi Outlander Sport was built in Normal, Illinois? Yeah, the Outlander Sport, which didn't get redesigned, but I think it got a small refresh from 2021. Do I have time to switch over? Do I have time to switch over and look it up? Is it in here? I think it's in here. So it's just pricing and packaging updates for the 2021 Outlander Sport. So safety and driver assistance features standard and all trim levels. They have a new black edition, limited edition S trim levels. Mitsubishi's best-selling model offers greater value. So the Outlander and Outlander Sport are really close in terms of who's the best seller. But yeah, getting back to, you know, we don't want to miss the actual unveil here. Any news on Honda Sport EV, like the crossover? No. And more than likely, China will be getting it first. Arslan saying I have the best camera work on car reviews? No way. Gosh, no way. There's so many incredible. I'm okay, and I try. I'm not gonna joke around. I try, but I still have a lot of work to go on. Whoa, they just updated it. There it is. Did you see that? Wait, is that it? Is that all they're doing? Is there no video? Oh, here's the video. Okay.
Change. Over 100 years of experience brings Mitsubishi Motors to today. But the future relies on change. Change in the way we take on the world.
It won't let me full screen, by the way. I don't see. So.
Challenges us to look beyond the obvious.
But there it is.
Change that keeps moving us forward.
It's right here.
Everything we do embraces that change.
Okay, we'll scroll down. I want to watch the video first before we get too far ahead of ourselves. What's this star? Am I supposed to click this star?
Wherever change takes you, you'll be ready for the road ahead.
I just clicked it like 100 times and just gave me more stars. Whatever. I guess that's their version of the like button or something. Spam the stars button. Spam it.
Hello and good morning.
What's up, Albert?
Or afternoon or evening, depending on where in the world you are. Welcome to the world premiere of the all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander. I'm Albert Lawrence, and I am excited to be here with you on Amazon Live. So today we wanted to do something different. No giant sound stage, no laser light show, no super secret event, because we want the new Outlander to speak for itself. A vehicle like this deserves the largest stage we could imagine. The world itself. Which is why we wanted to invite all of you to join us in the driveway. Hey, everybody. Now, today we're going to hear from everyone who makes this car matter. The engineers, the CEO, and you. So feel free to drop a comment or a question in the chat.
So it's going to be a pretty big unveil today then. Maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe longer, we'll see.
At the all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander.
Hey, hon.
Ooh, that interior though.
Listen. I got your message. Did you bring the map that I gave you?
Push button start, guys.
Circled a few possible areas. It's been ages, so I don't remember exactly where that particular spot is.
Pano sunroof, no way.
It'll be an invention.
Touchscreen. Wireless Apple CarPlay. I didn't see Android Auto though.
To follow the trends instead of starting them. But sometimes the greatest rewards happen by venturing out.
Tim, this is bigger than the RAV4.
Outside the norm. Outside the obvious. And outside expectations. Staying true to who we are. We've continued our pursuit of a philosophy that is...
I told you guys this is a good looking car. Truck, whatever. SUV.
Deliver capabilities, features, and finishes.
Real touch, but ooh, drive select.
Made for those
wireless charger.
Different. For those with the confidence to change their game and go their own way.
Kick sensor, oh my gosh, no way.
Made for those ready to get into, out.
I flip out on a kick sensor in tomorrow's video, by the way. Flip out.
In the all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander.
It's a handsome SUV. Did a good job.
Get into, out. I just love that. I mean, you can tell by looking at this car that it's been a labor of love for everyone.
Randy's not impressed.
They put some serious work and imagination into this Outlander. And honestly, it makes me want to hop in and take it for a spin. But we've got a show to do, so maybe later. They say that this is the most advanced Outlander ever created, but it's not done until you've configured it and made it yours. So let's explore it inside and out. I'm going to configure the car on here, but you can also configure your own right below this video if you're watching on your desktop or on your mobile. And if you're watching on Fire TV, you can do it too. Just go to Amazon.com/Mitsubishi Outlander and you can configure it right there. I've already configured mine, so
I can go down here and start messing around with it, which we'll do afterwards.
Hey, Susan.
We got to listen to Susan though.
Well, thanks for joining. We should first start with...
Oh, I almost broke the mic.
I'm a big fan of wine.
Oh, well, beautiful. What a nice choice. You can also use the 3D configurator to see exactly how the new Outlander looks in different environments. So you can picture the different adventures that you're going to take.
Well, we're surrounded by mountains up here, but we love road trips.
Well, Susan, the Outlander is great for that, man. It has super all-wheel control, so if you want to get out of the city and off the road, you can do it.
Very cool.
Right? So thank you for joining us, Susan. All right, well, let's see who else we have. Okay, I'm thinking Craig. Let's go to Craig. Craig, can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, Albert?
Hey, what's up, Craig? We're just exploring the totally redesigned Outlander, so thank you for joining us here in the driveway. Tell us about yourself.
I'm from Philly, and I manage a tech startup.
Oh, you're a startup guy. Okay, then let's talk about technology for a second.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Well, this Outlander's got all the performance tech that you would expect. We mentioned the super all-wheel control earlier, right? Well, it also has My Pilot Assist. And inside the cabin, it has a
that it?
9-inch touchscreen. Plus, for the first time ever in a Mitsubishi vehicle,
Is it a fully digital? Yeah, it is.
driver display.
Oh, that is a nice screen.
Right, man? You see it? That's what's so cool about this car. I mean, everyone who I've spoken to who's had the chance to see it, like everyone here on set, they all love it for a different reason.
I can see why.
Well, speaking of which, we gave a few bright minds an even earlier look at the all-new Outlander.
It is a bit much chrome on the front. And white, the chrome is definitely dialed back a bit, but on other colors it really jumps out. It's a little much.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I am in love with this.
Yeah, it looks sleek.
I feel like it's sculpted. This is like art.
So for us as woodworkers, we really think a lot about the intersection of form and function. We run a nonprofit called Maple Built, which is a woodworking / mentorship program.
We are putting ourselves out there, trying something new that other people aren't. What we like about this car is it's not like everything else.
This is the kind of car I would want to drive. Like, I want to feel like I am luxurious on the inside. I'm in the business of luxury. You know, people don't have to have cupcakes, but there's always a reason to celebrate. And
Oh, she's a cupcake maker?
For any
Take me a cupcake right now.
like that's what this car is. It's cake for any occasion.
With cowboy boots, you have room for the artistry up top. Style says who you are. This car looks like it has a style.
Do you guys need it to be louder?
You know, the quilting is really cool.
Let's turn it up a bit.
Of it. I like the different colored stitching. It makes it pop.
It's really fun to drive and maneuver. Such a smooth ride. And I love how quiet it is.
The extra safety features give you a sense of comfort. Lane assist is a great accessory. You know, if you do make a mistake, there's something there to catch you.
I really like when I see something that is thoughtfully designed.
Oh man, I like that interior. I'm not gonna lie.
If I want my phone to sync up,
I like the diamond stitching on the seats and the doors.
This sunroof is everything. It's a magical sunroof.
Oh, okay. You fit 2x4 in here. A few.
A cowboy boot should root you to the ground, but allow you to stand tall and proud. It is about quality and craftsmanship.
I've got to do a lot of the store runs for my company, and with all the groceries that I carry, like this thing lays flat. Wait, there's more chairs back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seats.
I like that it is an all-wheel drive. It's got some pretty good bells and whistles.
It actually projects the speed up onto the front windshield. That's so cool.
Oh, it's got heads-up display.
I want to experience luxurious or premium things, from chocolate to my car. This car really does a really good job at that.
There's not the compromise in terms of function, but it's also a car that you're proud to have people in.
I love this car. Can you tell me I love this car?
It is so cool to see the reactions from everyone. They know the hard work that goes into developing something that you can be proud of. I mean, that was the whole idea of today's show. Less of a typical over-the-top car reveal and more of a conversation about how this car was designed for everyday real life. Now, let's see who else that we've got standing by here. I am thinking Rylan from Denver. You're in the driver's seat now.
Hi, Albert. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear. Now, what do you want to know about the Outlander?
Well, I heard you talking about the technology earlier, and I love my cars to feel like home. I love going on road trips. Can we take a look inside?
Oh, you absolutely can. That's actually my favorite part. They've got this thing called the Mitsubishi Touch, and that's the way that everything feels and works together, from the angle your eyes see the touch screen to the paint that's used for the tiny knobs.
So, like, serious attention to detail.
Yeah, seriously.
Serious.
And the engineers are on a whole other level. And in fact, to really learn about the Mitsubishi Touch and how it engineered the design of this Outlander, I think we're going to kick it over to Japan, where our friend Peter Lyon has some very special guests. Peter, you there?
Thank you. It's not every day that you get to be part of such a major global event as the unveiling of a new car, especially one that's so game-changing in its segment. So, konnichiwa everyone, and welcome from Japan. I'm actually reporting to you from Okazaki, a city about 150 miles southwest of Tokyo, where I'm at Mitsubishi Motors Design, Research and Development Center. I'm joined here by 4 of the most important people in the company when it comes to bringing this car together. But first, who am I? Well, I've been a journalist for more than 30 years, test driving new cars and writing about the auto industry for a dozen or so publications around the world. Joining me tonight are Seiji Watanabe, Mitsubishi Motors Global Head of Design, Minoru Uehara, the Head of Product Planning on the new Outlander, and Kentaro Honda, the Chief Engineer of the new Outlander. But I'm also joined by Takao Kato, the CEO of
Yes, it is a
Mitsubishi Motors,
7-seater
and I'd like to start
Delana.
this portion of the program with a few words from him. Over to you, Kato-san.
Thank you all for watching. This is the most important new car that Mitsubishi Motors has developed in many years because this is such an important time in our history. It is new in every aspect, from design to engineering to the interior. The concept of the new Outlander is based on Ifu Dodo. Ifu Dodo in Japanese, it means authentic and majestic. This car is really reliable and robust, plus full of dignity. Into this vehicle, we have put our engineering expertise in SUVs and four-wheel control technology inherited from Pajero or Montero and rally-proven motorsports DNA. This new Outlander is our flagship model, a dynamic, robust, and prestigious SUV. We have never focused so many people.
Is the volume better on the video now? I turned it up a bit for you.
Before. We studied closely the lives and the needs and the wants of our customers. And we delivered what you told us you wanted. We are confident that this new Outlander provides our customers with confidence to seek and challenge new experiences. Now it's time to introduce my engineering team who developed the all-new Outlander. I hope you will enjoy what they have to say, and I thank you for your enthusiasm for Mitsubishi Motors. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Kato-san, for joining us. And congratulations to you and the whole Mitsubishi Motors family on today's launch. We know it's a long time in the making. And I'll admit, it can be a tough act to follow the CEO, but let's hear from one last audience member here. I'm thinking Tyler. Tyler from Charlotte, North Carolina. Hey, man. Now tell us why you're here today, Tyler.
Well, my wife and I, we're having twins.
Oh, whoa, congrats.
And we've got 2 already under the age of 5.
Okay, well, Tyler, congratulations.
We had a chick from
I'm thinking of
Denver that had like an Aussie accent. This guy sounds similar, but he's in North Carolina.
And there's going to be 6 of us soon, so we could really use all the room we could get. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you sure can. Well, also on that note, this Outlander has all the storage and USB and wireless charging that a growing family needs.
Well, yeah, and you know how important a charged tablet is to a toddler.
Oh, yes, sir, we do. So congratulations to you and your
Love my Aussies, but it's weird that they're interviewing Aussies in America.
Well, let's head back to Japan.
Hey, they could be American citizens. Don't know, but
who built it.
Yeah.
The best and brightest design minds of the Mitsubishi Motors family.
That's a great way to transition over to our other guests. Uehara-san, let's start with you. Your responsibility is to lead the product planning of the Outlander. Talk to us about what brought you to the interesting concept Ifu Dodo.
Ifu Dodo is a Japanese term, which means authentic and majestic. The previous Outlander was perceived to be more conventional and casual. Our goal here is to create a car that is more robust.
That guy has a hold in.
And advanced, giving a confident, safe, and secure feeling. That's why we focused on styling, driving confidence, and the quality of the cabin.
Yes, styling is definitely the first thing that people see. Watanabe-san, how did you start the process?
We spent hours brainstorming for the design concept, rebuilding a new proportion and the packaging, sketching for the ideation, clay and the digital modeling, VR review by computer graphics, and market research to get to where we are today.
Tell us more about your philosophy and the details on the car.
For the past 100 years, design has shaped the image of Mitsubishi Motors with challenging spirits. We as a designer must always respect the history, but we cannot be chained to it. With our robust heritage and history in mind, I aim to create a look expresses generous and confidence attitude that comes from a strong, powerful design. Our cars must be designed to appeal to the senses, and they must be approachable and dependable. That's why we have come up to the design concept, Bold Stride. It represents a bold attitude for the adventure and the confidence to move forward. We will see us continue to build new design signatures on the future, Mitsubishi cars following the Outlander.
I look forward to seeing those. Perhaps you can now explain the Outlander's design story to us.
Sure. It starts at the front. Here is a new dynamic sealed design. It makes the face more dignified, expressed powerful performance on the Lancer Evolution and reassuring sense of a protection of the Montero.
They just say Lancer Evolution. That car's been canceled for
As you said,
years.
I think it's very important to remember a company's history because the Lancer Evolution and the Pajero are some of the most strategic models
And the Pajero's
ever.
dead now too.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Up top, you see the daytime running lights. They are up there because that's where a driver's eye naturally goes to when you are in an oncoming car. But we choose to put the headlamps high and low beams down below so that they minimize.
Hopefully they have a
glare and
sport
double
trim
to
that comes with
cars
blacked
or
out
pedestrians.
trim here.
Yes, I think it's a
Or at
great
least
idea
darkened
to
chrome.
swap the
Not a big
headlights
fan of
for
that
the
chrome. The
daytime
rest of it
running.
looks pretty good.
That's a highlight. From the front, you see the higher horizontal line on the tip of the foot volume. That is intentional. It makes the center of the gravity looks higher in the front face. This vehicle looks wider and stronger, such a sense of generous and confidence attitude. Moving back, you see the powerful fender line with a distinctive horizontal line starting to appear as you move to window shield. That line picks up as you get to the body side, and it is echoed in the lower section on the bodies. When we sculpted this section in the early clay models, we were able to move all of this surface in one motion.
Oh, so you mean this section?
Yes. And it's create this muscular surface, the combination of wraparound window on the cabin and jet tail fin pillar show horizontal dynamism on the road and a very spacious cabin. And in the rear, the iconic T-shaped taillights are here. And to enhance the wider looks of the body, we are also a distinctive hexagonal shape. It was inspired by the backgate of the Montero and the Pajero. It makes the car more looks stable and shows better off-road performance. Big wheels and big tires are what we are particular about to embody a sense of Mitsubishi distinctive aesthetic and high performance.
20-inch wheels, substantial. Well, thank you, Watanabe-san. Let's go back to our seats now. I really like the lines and scoops on the side of this car and that jet tail fin pillar. Nice touch. Okay, let's give our guests a look at the interior because that's where customers spend most of their time. What can you tell us about design and packaging on the inside?
Yes, Peter-san. The interior was almost more important to the design team. If the outside is strong,
You guys might be getting a little bored, but Mitsubishi
the inside
is tied with Nissan a lot, and Nissan's unveils are not much different than this. Heck, I've even seen Mazda reveals that are not a whole lot different than this. I know Mazda's not related to them, but you guys know what I'm
The
saying.
horizontal instrument panel floats on the console and gives the feel of the space. And this broad
It's a good-looking
surface
interior.
wrapped
I
by
like it.
soft materials gives a sense of being protected and calm. We also worked on what we call Mitsubishi Touch. The way everything feels, the way it all works together to make the operation easier and more reliable. We placed a 9-inch touchscreen up high to make it easier and safer to view the screen while driving. And we paid special attention to the feel of all knobs and the buttons. In the second row, we have sliding seats. So there is a room for everyone. And we also offer the third row seat. Rare is this class of the car.
Well, I must say it looks like a nice place to spend time, Watanabe-san. Thank you for taking the time to share your thoughts with our viewers.
I don't think anyone has read off a teleprompter yet. I'm really impressed.
Honda-san, your responsibility is engineering and your signature is on how the cars drive and how they work for customers. There's always been a fight between engineering and design. Designers always want low roofs, small windows, and huge wheels and tires. But those are all challenges that engineers have to work with or work around. How did you and Watanabe-san's team work together on this project?
Engineering and design have a sort of dance together in building a new car. Sometimes they lead and we follow. Sometimes we lead and they follow. But always we have to move as a one team. On this new Outlander, we worked closely with Watanabe-san's team to make his great clay model as a reality. But the challenge for an engineer is always, how can we turn this wonderful design into a mass-produced vehicle with so many layout restrictions and performance requirements? It is a challenge, but it is always important to realize the vehicle concept.
Finally, some nice B-roll, guys. Been waiting for some action.
So tell me how you feel
We're
to have
short-lived.
the engineering finished and the car about ready to launch.
Honestly, I feel like a proud parent because I have been working on this car for more than 4 years now. It is as if my child has grown up and now is leaving my home. My team and I have driven thousands of miles all over the world to build this beautiful and reliable car. We developed a new platform that delivered collision performance and durability, body rigidity, chassis performance for driving confidence and ride comfort. Because this is a Mitsubishi SUV, it has to have our upgraded SAWC, or Super All-Wheel Control. We took everything we know about on- and off-road driving, from dunes of Dakar Rally to the dirt roads of World Rally.
Don't tease us with the Evo, guys. Don't do it.
And it is
Don't.
in this new Outlander. For the drive mode selector, we specially designed a new rotary dial. You simply turn it to choose the best drive mode from normal, tarmac, gravel, snow, and mud. It provides optimal control by sensing the driver's operation and vehicle behavior depending on road and weather conditions. We know this is a family car. We have to make it drive well at all time and in all weather. The entire chassis is all new on this car. This allowed us to tune everything how we wanted to maximize performance and driver confidence. We also put priority on advanced driver assistance. For the first time, we equipped our North American spec model with our MyPilot Assist system. It offers active control of the steering wheel to keep the car in the center of the lane, as well as radar-based cruise control that will bring the car to a stop when traffic affects stop, and then pull away again as the rear cars pull away. And the system communicates with the in-dash navigation system to compensate for curves or road conditions. It's truly world class. I cannot wait for you to drive this car, Peterson. I know you have driven so many cars around the world, but I'm sure you will be impressed with this new Outlander.
Yes, Honda-san, I can't wait to get behind the wheel either.
I just realized his name was Honda. Oh gosh, that's
now,
awesome.
Back to Uehara-san.
That just made my
You
day.
mentioned the importance of quality. I found out there's a lot of clever packaging in this car. Can you show us some of the features, please?
Okay, firstly, let's start with the seat. We know that there are often two drivers, so we wanted to make
This
sure
unveil is going
it was
much
easy for
longer
both
than I
to
was
be
expecting.
comfortable. We offer two memory seat settings. And speaking of the steering wheel, this is an all-new design for us. You will see that your hands naturally fall into place. The scroll switches let you do multiple tasks with one switch. It reduces the clutter on the steering wheel.
I checked out the car a little earlier, and I really love the meter cluster, the gauges right in front of the driver, Uehara-san. Have you ever had that in a Mitsubishi before?
No.
No, this is the first time ever in a Mitsubishi vehicle that we offer a 12.3-inch digital driver display. There are multiple views you can choose from on the dash, and the navigation system shows up where it is easy and intuitive to see. Above is a full-color 10.8-inch head-up display, allowing drivers to keep their eyes on the road and still maintain full control of their driving situation. And in the center is a 9-inch touchscreen. It is both quick and easy to use. And because families have so many things these days, we provided lots of storage space. We offer both USB-A and USB-C
Thank God.
ports
Good for them.
device
USB-C,
charging
praise
and
them.
connectivity.
Hopefully Android Auto.
But
They
you
haven't said
may
anything
not
about that.
need that because we also offer wireless charging and connectivity. Also, we extend Mitsubishi Connect to the Outlander now, so your car is always connected with your home. Lastly, we used double pane glass on both front windows and the windshield in order to reduce annoying window noise.
And Uehara-san, what about the back?
We added multiple storage pockets on the back of the seat. We also added pull-up sunshade on the rear windows for passengers' comfort in all weather.
Next gen
Can you
map
tell me about
pockets.
the third row seat and the hatch.
Well, it starts
Blew
with
my mind.
the open tailgate. It opens when you wave your foot and your knees. You will see the third row seat that we believe will really set the Outlander apart. And there is plenty of cargo room behind this seat too.
Well,
So
look
you
at the
don't have to
headrest.
choose
Holy
between
Oh, that's the biggest headrest I've ever
My
seen.
team And I always
What was
focus on
that?
value we can provide to the customers through
What?
our product. The very essence of
Oh
Mitsubishi
my
Motors
gosh.
is to inspire our customers to expand their horizons. We know the new Outlander will satisfy those customers' demand. We believe the new Outlander will ignite their ambition to explore.
Well, gentlemen, thanks for your time. I've learned a lot, and I'm sure our guests from all over the world have too. There's no doubt that this is a new start for Mitsubishi, and I, for one, am happy to see it happening. The sharp new styling takes Mitsubishi design into the future, but it's always been about how it drives on-road and off that excites me. And it sounds like you've got that sorted too. Well, that's it from Japan. This has been a really interesting deep dive into the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander from the men who made it all happen. Now, back to you in the US.
Bye, Peter-san.
So you can see this was a total team effort. And the results, they
What if
speak
they
for
put
themselves.
what if they
Just-
put the
just
9-speed
wow.
transmission
So
in
thank
there,
you so
guys?
much to
It's not gonna
everyone who
happen.
joined us from all over the world.
Not happening. It'd be-
Kato-san, the Mitsubishi design and engineering team, all of you at home, and every single person who participated in the chat. But before you go, we've got tons of content on the page below about the new
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Outlander. So just scroll down to see pictures, videos.
Are they
and an
honestly-
awesome 3D configurator. Also, don't forget, go to Amazon.com/Mitsubishi Outlander if you're on
What?
Fire TV.
They're not going to talk about
Today might
powertrains
have been our
or
first look at
transmissions?
the all-new Outlander.
What?
It certainly won't be the last. Keep an eye out for this vehicle
What?
coming soon to a driveway near
This
you.
has happened?
So thank you and goodbye.
Okay. All right. Well, I actually didn't learn that much. We know what it looks like. We know this is a top trim. We know that the options it can have. This thing is probably going to cost 40 grand. As someone else mentioned in the chat, that's probably right when it's fully loaded. No updates on powertrains. Is it going to be the same 2.4 liter? And that trim that we saw today, I can't see this being the engine. It'd either have to be the V6 or like the VC Turbo or something from Nissan. Someone was saying it is going to have potentially the Rogue's powertrains. But let's see what is going on down here in the configurator. All right, so here are the trims: SE, SEL, Touring, SE Launch Edition, SEL Launch Edition. Okay, so you get paint matched body, like a body kit on the bottom or body panels. You get probably LED lights on the rear on the SEL.
And there's no greater
Oh gosh, what is this? What just happened?
Change.
Is it replaying? I think it's replaying. Yeah, it's replaying. Okay. Gosh, that scared me. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Going on. Huh. Do the wheels not change based off of the trim level? I find that really hard to believe. I don't believe that for a second. Like, there's no way that these are the SE wheels, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a blackout appearance package? What does it do? Oh, it just does the mirrors. What else does it do? Can I undo it? I don't know if it'll let me undo it. Uh-oh. It doesn't black out the chrome though, which is unfortunate. I'm not a big fan of the chrome. I think it overall looks good, but it's a little chromy with the U's, the sideway U's. Actually, a sideway U's a C. Come on, Kirk, it's only 5:30. Oh man. Scrolling down. What's up, Skylar Anderson, co-founder of Salem Board Co. and we saw him in the video. Okay, keep looking. Notice how they kept the third row folded down as much as possible because they didn't want to show us, as one of you said, the surfboard headrests. I wonder if we can get a look at those surfboard headrests. Those were unreal. They're so big. Okay. Tiny shifter, little nub. Whoa. Is that going to be an available paint color like that matte gray? That was pretty cool. That white interior is beautiful. Don't know how it would do with staining, but I enjoy it. All right, guys. Enter for a chance to win right here. Enter for a chance to win. Okay, so let's click the link here. Is that it? There's nothing else on this page? I don't think there's anything else on this page that it just sent us to. That's not good. Okay, well, some of you were saying Nissan vehicles. You guys were saying it's going to have the same setup as the Rogue in terms of powertrains. So let's dig in here. 181 horsepower, 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated. Let's see here. Where can I find specs? Over here on the right. Build and price. Oh. Let's see. Man, they really want you to try to configure a vehicle just to get view brochure. View brochure, come on. Right. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Okay, so if it does have the Rogue's software, oh my gosh, it was very roguey in the interior, wasn't it? Obviously, this is a Rogue, but I'm saying the Outlander. Very roguey on the interior. The 8-inch touchscreen they're talking about, the digital display. Man, it just moves too quick. Okay, so it looks like there's Android Auto. Apple CarPlay is going to be on it with available wireless, I think is what they said. So it's probably going to have it's an upgraded engine. Remember going back to here, 166 horsepower. This will have 181, so about 15 more horsepower. Man, look how similar, even USB-C. Even the connectors are the same compared to the Outlander. The digital display, the climate control looks the same. It's very, 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 very similar. I mean, it needs to be for cost-cutting measures for Mitsubishi for them to have a chance here. What do you guys think? Do you like the Rogue's look? The Rogue's looks better than the Outlander's looks. Now, keep in mind that the Outlander is tailored slightly towards a different market with 3 rows. So, but really, they're very, very similar. I think they're both good-looking vehicles. I would be happy with either. All right, let's see what you guys are saying on the comment section. And I zoomed in really far, so you guys may have missed half of what I was looking at. My apologies. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. And guys, if you're still out on the stream with me, thank you for making it this long. Hopefully they give us a V6, but I'm not so sure, guys. I'm not so sure. You know, I think the VC Turbo might be too... I don't know. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say at this point. All right, what are you guys saying? Wasted resources. This is a 3rd row Rogue. Or 3-row Rogue. It's very, very, very similar. I do like the interior better than the Rogues. I know it's not that much different, but I do like it better. Joel says it's 5 a.m. in India. It's 5 p.m. here in good old Nebraska. Can we hope? Please reply to me. Says Soul Man. I have no idea what you asked earlier, Soul Man. If you asked anything. Soul. The Outlander is a CUV or compact SUV. It depends on who you're asking. If that's the question you're referring to. I would say it's an SUV, but I mean, there's not that much difference between the two. It's definitely it's a unibody. It's not body on frame. The Rogue should have had a third row. Maybe Mitsubishi's like, hey, you cannot make the Rogue a third row option, or just give it an option, because that would absolutely decimate the Outlander. So they may have worked out that behind the scenes. And it's interesting now because the Rogue Sport, which is got to get a redesign in the next year or two. Rogue Sport. Yeah, the Rogue, the Qashqai, whatever you guys call it, that'll be happening this year, I believe. Which I would assume that the Outlander Sport would be based off the Qashqai / Rogue Sport. The wheels are turning. It's 3 a.m. in Greece. God bless you. If you're in Greece, hopefully you get some sleep, man. Oh, anatomy exams? Yeah. Good luck with those, man. I was a exercise scientist. Yes, in a sense. Exercise science major. And yes, I remember staying up for anatomy exams. Yes. A lot of memorization. Powertrain will be a 4-cylinder with 181 horsepower. My memory correct there. Yep. 2 a.m. in Wakanda. Man, I didn't think Wakanda had time. You're just on Wakanda time, you know? Wakanda forever, bro. By the way, the last gen Rogue did have a 3-row option when it came out. Interesting. I don't think I knew that. Now, the all-new 2022 Outlander is built in Smyrna, Tennessee, United States. They're not going to import it at all. There's going to be no imports of the new Outlander. Well, here's the thing, Leon, is that there's also going to be a plug-in hybrid variant of this car. I don't know how much different it's going to be. It's technically a different model. So if we go up to here, we go to vehicles. The top one says electric crossover. It's technically a different model than the normal Outlander. So costs 12 grand more, but it's also equipped a lot better. But it will be interesting because I know they're working on a powertrain to supplant even the updated one for 2021. This is an more affordable option. I know it's not as fast, doesn't have as much range, but for a lot of people, all they need is around 20-25 miles of electric range to cover most of their needs. So it's not quite as fast or as powerful as the RAV4 Prime, but you get 2 extra seats. It's a lot less expensive. So it's a contender. Oh, it only has 5 seats in the Outlander PHEV? Whoa. Seriously? They take out the back row for the battery or something? Never mind. Jeez. I thought it had an ace up the sleeve with extra seats. And Nissan, essentially. Mitsubishi pulled a fast one on me there. No power equal no sales. I don't know about that. We'll see. Time will tell. The looks are good enough for it to be marketable. The interior absolutely is good enough, at least on the top trim. Again, they're only going to show their best hand. So is it enough? Time will tell. That's all I can say. I think they put forward the absolute best that they could. And Mitsubishi is just trying to survive. It'll be interesting. I'm really excited for the upcoming Outlander PHEV to see how different it is from the current one. But guys, I probably need to end it fairly soon. I need to help put the kids to bed. So guys, any last questions? Probably 5 more minutes. The DC converter is where the third row seats typically are. Well, that explains it. It's too bad they give up the third row. Chevy is to Buick as Nissan is to Mitsubishi. I would say it's the other way around. I'd say Mitsubishi. Oh, no, that makes sense. No, I got you. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, Mitsubishi doesn't have any sedans anymore, right? So they're kind of like the Buick. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Well, Dean, I think it does make sense in that they just have the updated Pathfinder. Mitsubishi's not going to get a Pathfinder type vehicle at all, so they'll just push people towards the Pathfinder if they need 3 rows. Wow, Nissan owns 44% of Mitsubishi. That is a ton. That's a fun fact. Thanks, Sykes Pop. Leon, have a great night. Thanks for stopping out. Kevin Lee, if you're still in the chat, I don't know if you are. Let's see. I might be able to see if you're still in here. I don't think he is. But yeah, he became a Takumi master tonight. So special thanks to him. That's amazing. Thanks for the support, Kevin, and everyone out tonight. I know I have some members in here, lots of subscribers. If you're not subscribed, love to have you with me on 100,000 K and beyond, guys. Lots of good things about this Outlander. It is, I guess, essential for Mitsubishi at this point in time. If it does not succeed here in the United States for them, and let's just look up car figures right now. I love checking sales, and a lot of car journalists don't talk about sales of cars, but me coming from a sales background, it's super important for the industry to be able to just have a better scope of things. So, gonna go to car figures. Mitsubishi, their sales have been going up, but I think their profitability has been down a little bit, which is not good. Yeah, I could talk about Nissan and Infinity's profitability, and kind of the same boat. But we look 2020, of course, it nosedives, but their drop is not good, 27%. It's not quite as bad as Nissan and Infinity's drop in 2020, but it's still among the worst. Excuse me. Let's look at their models here. Outlander dropped almost 30% in 2020. Yeah, I mean, they need to be selling 40,000 of these a year with this new redesign. I think it's possible. Definitely possible. Is it going to happen in 2021? No, because I don't know exactly when this vehicle is going to be available. Spring, summertime would be my guess. Somewhere in there. I mean, sometime this year. James, thanks for the support, bro. Coming. Luis Messi says 2022 Nissan Rogue Plus with a third row. I think they're just going to do Rogue, Pathfinder, And then the Outlander serves as kind of niche in between there. Davidson Jordan, Kirk just saying, hey, you have a fan of Barbados. God bless you, brother. I would love to go to Barbados. I love the Caribbean so much. Moving down essentially to the Caribbean. Florida is a part of it. And I'm moving down there in just a couple weeks. And yeah, I will be traveling the Caribbean in the coming years. Probably share that with you guys. I know it's not the most car-centric in thinking, but I would go on car hunts while I'm there, or motorcycle hunts. Like, oh guys, check this out. Check out this old, I don't know, Suzuki or something, you know? Still climbing the mountains of the Caribbean islands. It'd be fun. So guys, I have lots of crazy ideas for the channel, but let's see. It'll be in dealerships in April. Thanks, Alex, for sharing that. That is huge. It's super important for it to be available as soon as possible. You know, their relative older brother, not older brother, but upscale brother, essentially, the Infiniti QX60. It's not going to be out till like August, September, and that Infiniti boat, man, it's just. I know I talk about the QX55 tomorrow in tomorrow's video. I'm not going to talk about it much right now. It's expensive. No one's really going to be going for it. I know it's a great looking vehicle, but man, holy cow. Wait for that video tomorrow where I go and I lose my mind a little bit. But Kirk versus Scotty boxing fight when Kirk hits 150K. Scotty would tear me up, guys. Scotty, you know, I might have youth on him, but he would just, you know, throw the Celica at me or something. Run me over with the Celica or his wife's ES 300 or 330, whatever it is. I would love to have a video with Scotty one day. It'd be so much fun. I'll be in Florida. I know there's a lot of Florida car YouTubers, a lot of tuners down there. Of course, few of you have asked me to reach out to Joe Rady from Rady's Rides, so that's a possibility. Let's see what else. Gosh, since we're on the topic of Mitsubishi, let's check out the old Mirage. Old Mirage got a small little update. It was down 30%. And yes, hopefully it makes a small recovery. Unfortunately, you can only get the 5-speed manual and the base Mirage. If you want like a nicer looking one or with more features, excuse me, it has to be the CVT, which is puke-tastic. So I'm not super excited about that, but that'd be something fun to do on the channel, is just buy like a super cheap basic Mitsubishi Mirage with the 5-speed manual and just do everything I can to get the horsepower numbers on it, do front wheel drive burnouts on it. Oh my gosh, that'd be fun. It'd be so stupid though. Live stream the Rogue Sport this Thursday. Okay, I'll do it. Do you know what time it is? Do we have information on it? Let me look it up. I thought there was another one happening this week. Rogue Sport live stream. Let's see here. No. Here. Nissan Rogue. Gonna show me on the Nissan Live website. Wait, what's this? Okay, we already watched a Pathfinder. Ooh, Z-Car. What's next? Watch the event. What's the event? No, not the Nissan Next event. Rogue Sport's not even on here. I'm not seeing it, but I'll look into it. I'll find it if it's going to be a thing. So don't worry about it, guys. I'll let you guys know if I am live streaming on Thursday. But yes, I think I'm going to end it there. Gotta help Wifey Poo put down the girly girls. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Made this far. haven't smashed a like button, that would help me out so much. There's 216 people watching. I have 126 likes. So math, guys. I struggle with it sometimes, most of the time. If that makes sense. And I'll leave it there. Subscribe. I would love to have you for 100,000 subscribers. See you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. It is a very interesting one. I'll just say that. And have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping out. Take care of yourselves as always. Thank you again. Peace out, guys.